Hey guys, it's the Shitsky. I'm gonna be doing my video today on uh, Triple H and the Undertaker, their matchup at WrestleMania 17, and how I think it might compare to their WrestleMania match this year, seeing as it's now the 10-year anniversary of that match. But before I do that, I'm gonna plug three people here. First one is gonna be Mr. WWE Report. I was supposed to I was supposed to plug him in my last video. I totally forgot. I'm really sorry, man. He's been probably one of my most loyal subscribers. He's a great guy. He does vids on pretty much every like wrestling event that happens on TV and talks about them. He's a really committed guy. He puts the time in for pretty much everything. TNA, WWE, all the WWE shows. He's a great guy, cool dude. So subscribe to him. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. Second guy, he's actually my friend at my school. His name's Andy. But his YouTube channel, his name is it's Canton Incorporated. He doesn't make wrestling videos. He makes comedy videos, but he's freaking hilarious, man. He's the most funny Asian kid you'll ever meet. So yeah, check on his channel. I mean, watch his videos because he only has 2 of them, but they're freaking hilarious. And subscribe to him, man. He's a great guy. And it would be nice. He deserves it. So yeah, tell him Lashitsky sent you. He's a great guy. So subscribe to his videos. To his channel and his videos. And the third guy, I already plugged him once, but me and him are, well, I mean, I consider him to be one of my better acquaintances on YouTube. He's a really cool dude, and eventually I'm going to talk to him on Skype. It's just he lives in the UK, and the difference, it's really weird time difference. But yeah, AGM Josh, I'm plugging you again because I really want you to do well and I want you to get a lot of subscribers. So tell your friends, tell all your WWE wrestling fans, tell everyone you know in the YWC, tell everybody that you could possibly talk to, anybody. Subscribe to AGM Josh. He's a phenomenal guy. His videos are really good. He does a great job. He's really entertaining to listen to, just because he lets his thoughts out. He doesn't care what other people think. He just says what's on his mind, which is great. Not a lot of people can do that. He's a really great dude. Subscribe to him. He's awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to get to my video now. WrestleMania 17 was Undertaker. He was I think he was 8-0 at the time, but he really hadn't been in any like really solid WrestleMania matches, and the streak hasn't really been hyped up that much at that point in time. He'd beaten guys like Giant Gonzalez, Jake the Snake Roberts, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. None of those were great matches. His probably 2 most solid matches were when he faced Diesel, and when he faced Psycho Sid. But I mean, Diesel was probably his best match. So this match with Triple H was important for both of them because they were both really they were starting to make a name for themselves, and they were probably at the peaks of their careers. Like not as in like they peaked and they weren't going to get any better. No chance. I mean, like this is when they were starting to get to superstardom levels and starting to like get into main events a lot more often and win major championships. So this was a really good match between the 2 of them. Tremendous. It was actually more of a no DQ match because there's so many. The ref got bumped twice. Triple H tried to use a sledgehammer like 8 times. They fought in the crowd. Triple H got chokeslammed off of this like elevated platform onto the ground, and then Undertaker hit an elbow drop on him. All this happened on the outside. Triple H kicked out of not only a tombstone but also a chokeslam. He went for a last ride on Triple H and he hit him with a sledgehammer in the face. And he ended up winning when Triple H was hitting him on the top rope with punches, and Undertaker hit him with the last ride. So it was actually a really entertaining match. One of Undertaker's better WrestleMania matches. This is really when the streak started to hit people like, oh shit, man, this is legit right here. He could go undefeated for a long time. And I mean, that's really when the streak starts to get hyped up. So, I mean, it was a really good match. One of probably by far their Undertaker's most entertaining WrestleMania match. WrestleMania 17 in general was really good, but that match was really good for the fans. They loved it. Like, they were into it the whole time. They're screaming like, holy shit, like all the time, especially after that chokeslam off the platform. So, yeah, the fans loved it. It was a great match. It was really entertaining throughout. The ref got bumped twice, and like there really wasn't a lot of wrestling in the ring. It was more outside the ring, but it was hardcore. It was entertaining. And these guys, I mean, you know they can wrestle, so you don't like need to see them do like solid in-ring work when you know they can wrestle. it's more entertaining to see them fight outside the ring and just go hardcore, because they did not stop. They went 100% full on, all out. It was very entertaining. Really, really good match. And this is when Undertaker was the American Badass and Triple H was just starting to get going. So it was and he was starting to hit his stage, his phase of dominance. So yeah, for the two of them, they put on a show. Fast forward 10 years later, and here we go again. And this year, I think the match will probably be better. The two of them are vets. They're the two biggest vets in the WWE. What about... I mean, the more I think about this, when I originally thought about it, I was like, wow, there's no storyline here. It's just Triple H avenging the loss by Shawn Michaels. But when I think about it more, I realized that there is a storyline there, because they did fight 10 years ago. Triple H is looking for redemption on that front. He's also looking to prove that he is the best wrestler in the WWE right now, because they're the two biggest vets, and he's looking to prove that he's the best. And another thing is that like when the two of them first fought each other, the Undertaker was the American Badass. Now he is the Dead Man again. But like, so you're hitting two different styles there, but it's probably going to be even better just for that fact that he's more of a legend now. There's something else that I had to say, and I totally can't even remember what it was now. It had something to do with the fact that, like Triple H, I'm still not, I mean, I still like to see Triple H face Sheamus, but it's not going to happen, because he's probably going to retire in this match. It'll probably be a career of streak match again. Shawn Michaels will be involved in some asset, probably as a special guest ref, which heightens it even more. So it's going to be a really good match. The two of them are great in the ring. Every time they put on a great show. So there's no question that's going to be, that it'll be great in that point of it. Two guys that are very strong, a lot of power. The fans love both of them, and this is just going to be a match to see who the best wrestler in the WWE is. They're the two biggest vets. They've been around the longest. One of them's got to go. One of them's got to stay. So this is where you decide that. And I mean, honestly, this is going to be a good match. It's probably going to be the main event, and the more and more they hype it up, the more and more it's going to get better, because you know the two of them can put the work in the ring. They can put the work in on the mic as well, and the build-up for this is probably going to be pretty good. So honestly, I'm actually really excited now. I know I was really skeptical at first, but that's because I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. I thought it was just Triple H avenging Shawn Michaels' loss, but it's not. There's more on Triple H's plate than just that. So yeah, I think that honestly, also the fact that Triple H is probably in the best shape that he's been in quite a while. Undertaker, I mean, he's had a lot of surgeries done, and he's had a lot of injury problems. But WrestleMania, when it comes to WrestleMania time, he puts on a show. No questions asked. He does it. He gets the job done. So in that asset of things, compared to their WrestleMania 17 match, they have a lot more experience now. They've both been champions multiple times. They know what it takes to put on a great show. They did it once, and I think they'll do an even better job this year. Their work in the ring is going to be great. They'll probably do some stuff on the outside as well. There's not going to be as much, and of course there's not going to be any weapons or ref bumps because of it's the PG era. But it's still going to be a tremendous show. It's just, and a tremendous match. And I have a feeling that this one, I mean, looking at the card, there's going to be some good matches, but I have a feeling this one could steal the show. Because Triple H, I mean, Undertaker just seems to put on better and better WrestleMania matches every year, and they've done a good job with determining his opponents, because he's had, like, Edge, Batista, Shawn Michaels twice, and now The Undertaker. So, I mean, honestly, now I'm kind of glad it's not Wade Barrett, because I know there's a little history with him in the Nexus, but honestly, it's not Wade Barrett's time to be in a WrestleMania match with The Undertaker. He just outclassed Wade Barrett in the ring. And, I mean, the young stars like Sheamus and Wade Barrett, they will get their chance to shine. It's just not their time yet. This is the year to put it all to rest, to see who's better, and to end it all, end all the questions, and put a cap on the 10-year anniversary of their first WrestleMania match. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on this year's WrestleMania match between Undertaker and Triple H. I think it will be better than WrestleMania 17, and I think it's going to be a great match for the fans. So let me know what you guys think. And give me your thoughts. Let me know if you think this match is going to be good, if it's going to disappoint, if it's going to be surprising. What do you think? And also, link in the description box. Subscribe to the 3 people that talked about at the start of this video. They're all awesome. And I will talk to you guys later.